What is up, guys? Thekapgun here, one-handed gamer, giving you guys some more Destiny gameplay. Get your ass to Mars. I'm bringing you guys another auto rifle today. This is in the blue category, a 209 attack. It does have a lot of upgrades for this weapon, and I did want to cover those upgrades. A lot of these upgrades are very similar with other weapons that are in Destiny. This weapon does have kinetic damage. It has 3 sights available for this weapon. You are going to see the focus lens in this gameplay today. So it does have the sure shot, it has also the red dot, and the focus lens for your 3 sights that are available. It has Grenader. This option actually is pretty cool because in Destiny, grenades are very effective and powerful, and they basically are used to take out the enemy if you haven't finished them off, or if there's multiple enemies, or if they're on the flag, whatever the case may be. Grenades are really effective in Destiny, and with this feature, basically kills with this weapon will reduce the cooldown of your grenade, which is just awesome right there. That is really awesome to see. I'd have to say that the weapon that I'm using in this gameplay is not really a good player versus player weapon. I just don't feel like it is a good weapon for player versus player. It's effective, but I feel like it's more suited for campaign. And I really don't know if it's just the fact that maybe Bungie made the game designed so there's weapons that are suited for certain criterias. And I really believe that, because for one reason, this sight, right? This sight, I don't think it's just not the way to go in player versus player. You want more of a red dot sight or an iron sight in player versus player, because the maps are usually small, they're confined. There's a few bigger maps, but most of the maps actually are pretty medium-sized, small maps, and you're going to have close encounters, especially if you play a control and you're trying to capture the flag, or if you're actually on the flag defending it, whatever the case may be, which you really shouldn't be on the flag after you capture it. But just basically, this weapon does need some tweaks, and it does give you a couple tweaks that make this gun a little bit more effective. One, it gives you an upgrade damage, and that is really helpful for this weapon. And then it gives you a fitted stock, so it increases the stability of this weapon, which I think is really nice. But there's another feature that it also gives you, and it's called aiming with this weapon is incredibly fast, and I think that's probably your go-to if you're going to use the focus lens, just for a mere fact that the focus lens comes up a little slower. And then it gives you another upgrade damage enhancement. So there's 2 upgrade damage enhancements. I feel like this weapon needs a little bit more fire rate. That's my personal opinion. If this gun had a little bit more fire rate, I think this would be a really solid choice for player versus player. And then the recoil, there's a lot of vertical recoil on this weapon, and it's controllable, but if you're the type of person who doesn't have the greatest accuracy, this weapon might not be suited for you. On top of that, with using the focus sight, you're going to notice more recoil with it regardless, because it's more of a enhanced zoom. But it's pretty effective on campaign, story mode, or like if you're doing a strike mission, whatever the case may be. I think personally that this weapon is really fun to use, but it's not something that I will be using in the future in player versus player. I definitely wanted to share it with you guys, considering it is a blue, and I'm sure there's going to be higher stages for this weapon, simply because I noticed there's higher stages for attack on some weapons that are the same. So you'll see that throughout Destiny. And then just in general, I would recommend highly to understand all the options that are available with every weapon to make the right decision. That will give you the best and honest, effective way to kill your enemy. And I feel like this sight is not a go. I would definitely recommend the red dot, and probably even use snapshot. So thank you for watching, guys. Always give it a rating it deserves. Drop it a like, I greatly appreciate it. Drop a comment. Thekapgun out.